Hey everybody, thanks for watching. I'm Kevin with All Star Medical, and today we're going to do our top 10 lift chairs of 2026. As you'll see, we've got multiple styles and models in here. We carry Pride and Golden Technologies, which are the two biggest brands in the industry, and we've went over the top 10 selling items that we've had. We take this information from what we do online plus in our stores. So we really appreciate you watching this video. Hopefully you learned something. If you get a chance, like and subscribe to our page, as it always benefits us and to put out more videos like this. So thanks, and hope you enjoy this video. So this right here is the LC 435. They make this chair in 5 different sizes. So you've got anybody under 5'3" all the way up to 6'1". Their standard models are 400, but they go to 500 and 600 pounds. You've got a lot of different seat width options, anything going from 20 inches all the way up to 30 inches. So this chair can fill a lot of needs, and that's why we've really liked it, because we've got so many different size people. They're looking for that comfort, and they're looking for that basic, I just need to be laid back, semi-reclined, and I need to be able to get up when I need to. It's got the magnetic remote on the side, very simple button here. You're just raising it up and down. Not a lot of features and benefits, but very simple and very effective. You'll notice here that in this style, you're able to get it in 5 different fabrics, or I'm sorry, 4 fabrics, and then you get a chestnut vinyl. They call it Stay Clean. And that's what this one is here. Again, we like that. It's easy to clean. If there's bladder and incontinence issues, this can come in handy too. But it's a pretty good sized chair here. If you've got somebody that's a little larger, that's needing a higher weight capacity, but you're on a budget, that's where this one can come in. So this again is the L7 435 Sitting Pretty series. All right, this one here is the PR 401 series. It's the Deluna series by Golden Technologies. They've been making this chair for a while. They now have it in 3 options. You get a small, a medium, and a large. What you're seeing here is a small and a medium option. You'll notice that it's got a biscuit back. It's very similar to the PR 510, but the armrests are totally different. This chair actually comes in 3 fabrics. So we have sterling, hazelnut, and calypso. You're seeing sterling here and hazelnut here. They have a 400-pound weight capacity. So, if you're a larger person, you've got your size options. If you're really small and petite, you've got this small version here. So, really nice. Your overall height on the chair is a 42.5 to a 40.5, so about 2.5 inch difference on the back. But this is a 1 motor chair, and what I mean by that is you'll see this simple remote. It's an up-down remote, 2 buttons, very simple. Has a USB port in the end, so you could charge a phone or a tablet. But what I mean by 1 motor is when I go to recline, you'll notice how the legs and the back are moving at the same time. If I want it to move the back and keep the legs where they are, I can't do that with a 1 motor chair. But they're great for if you just need simplicity, you're just needing to get raised up. So I want to show you, this is the chair in recline, and then I'm going to show you how easy they do raise up. Super quiet. It's been a chair that they've made for quite a while now, and it's been really successful for us. If you're coming in looking for something that's really simple, easy to use, the PR 401, you really can't go wrong with it. So this is where this chair is for us. I think the Deluna series has been really good, and a lot of our customers are extremely happy with it. So right here we have the PR 764. This is the Easy Sleeper Slim. This is very similar to the 761, except you have slimmer arms. You still have that modern look, but you have the slimmer arms. Comes in about almost 20 different fabric selections that you can get here. You get a 400-pound weight capacity. And then your width between the arms, your seat width is around 22 and a half. And that's the biggest thing there, is knowing the seat width. It sits really nice. The back is a 2-panel system, very, very padded. So I'm going to let you see me put my hand on here as I'm raising it back up. I had it in 0 gravity. I'm sorry, I had it actually in Twilight position, but you can see how padded the back. Right now, we've got the bladder system on this Nirvana Swedish massage going, so you can kind of see it really bulging out. This is an option that you can get on the PR764. It doesn't come standard, but it is an option. So, you can keep that in mind if you need something like that. It is a 5-motor chair, so I have a power headrest. I have a power lumbar as well. I have the ability to put it in Twilight. I have an independent back motor, and then I also have an independent foot motor. So I can raise the footrest up without the back really moving or doing anything like that. You have 4 memory buttons, so if you want to go into TV mode or anything like that, you can. Also, I love the 0 gravity positioning in this chair. A lot of people don't realize how that actually works, but the 0 gravity is so nice. You're able to sit in here and really get your knees above your hips. It's a super relaxing position that a lot of people like. Super easy remote. Again, great warranty on these chairs here at Golden Technologies. Optional Nirvana Swedish massage that you have positioning where you can get massage on the back or the bottom. You can also do the heat temperatures in different settings and prolong it either, half hour to an hour. Really good chair. That modern look really works for a lot of people. And then when you get the different selection of fabrics, it just works well. So that's where we have this chair ranked. All right, this chair here is the PLR 3955 Viva Lift. This is made by Pride Mobility. This chair has 4 motors. You've got a power headrest, power lumbar, then you have an independent motor on the back, and you have an independent motor for the legs. So you can do a lot of positioning with this chair. It's a great setup. It has a footrest extension. It has a USB in the end of the remote. And then what I like about the Viva series is they all come with a lithium battery backup. So if there is a power outage, your battery's already on there, and it will help you get in and out of it if you do go into a power outage or something like that. So very nice. I love it's not as deep of a biscuit back. They're not super deep, but it is very plush. You can see how I put my hand in here. Really wide armrests that are padded and very comfortable. You got a polyurethane fabric here. You got a place to charge your phone. If you want to charge your tablet from your remote, you can charge your phone here. You've also got a cup holder. These go in or out. It's got a built-in headrest, so I'm going to show you how that works. Headrest will go up and down. You have lumbar again, which is very difficult to see, but you can kind of see it moving here at the bottom. I can independently adjust the back, and then I can independently adjust the legs. So you really can get into a lot of different positions. You have 2 memory buttons on the bottom here that if you have a certain position that you like, you can just push that button and it will take you right to that setting. It has a heat feature on here, and the heat is actually on the seat and up to here on the back. So a lot of them just have it on the seat. This it has the heat and the back. You get it in 4 sizes. You get it in a petite wide, a small, a medium, and a large tall. Has a 400-pound weight capacity, and that is a big deal, especially with that large tall or that petite wide. The large tall, it's the tallest chair that we carry. So if you're over 6 foot tall, this 3955 series is a great one. So this is where this one ranks. All right, coming in at number 7, we have the Pride Sitting Pretty LC150. This is their upgraded version of the LC105. The LC105 they've made for years, and just recently they made some minor adjustments to it, and they made it the model 150. It is about as simple as it gets when it comes to a remote. It's literally an up-down button, very basic. You know, I actually have the ability to, if you can see that right there is a magnet on this remote, so I can actually sit this here and it won't slide down. So it's got a magnet where you can keep the remote on the side without it falling to the ground or anything like that. But if you're looking for just a basic chair, we do a lot of this in a vinyl. We actually rent some of our chairs, and this is one of them that we use. It's very sturdy, very reliable, and it's priced well. So, you know, you can get a lot for this chair. It fits pretty much anybody, say from about 5'3" to 5'10". You won't have a problem with this chair. You're getting, if you're needing something simple, this is the chair. I mean, you can always get this in a couple different fabrics. It does come in a vinyl and then 3 basic fabric options that you can get it in. So, you know, keep that in mind when you're ordering. Vinyl, we use it because of cleanliness when we're renting it, but a lot of times we use fabric, and most our customers prefer fabric over vinyl, because over time vinyl can, you know, mess up after a while. It dries out or something like that. But we've had a lot of success with the model chair. The 150 is their updated version that's literally been out maybe, I don't know, 6 or 8 months now. It may be a little longer than that. It's not been a long time. But if it's anything like the 105, it's going to have a lot of success. So this is where we have this one ranked. All right, coming in at number 5, we have the PR442 Rhea by Golden Technologies. You'll notice that it has a different type armrest. As you'll see, both sides actually do open up. You have a place that you can charge your phone right here. And then inside here, you've got a compartment where the actual remote goes. So you've got a couple, and you can also store other stuff, but it's really got a lot of room to put stuff in. Keep it out of the way, not have to worry about your remote falling on the ground or anything like that. It does have the ability with a power headrest and power lumbar, so this is technically a 4-motor chair. It comes standard with this light here, as well as a tray. So you can put a tray in that position, or you can put a light. It's great for if you're reading or anything like that. It's a nice little feature. On this side, we've got a cup holder, and then we have heat. This is really nice because you're able to heat specific parts of the chair. With this unit here, I can do just the back, or I can do all of them, which is seat and foot. A lot of times, most of your heat systems only work on the seat. They don't work on the foot or the back area. You have a low and a high option, as well as you can do a timer on here for 30 or 60 minutes. There's also a USB plug right here, which is really nice if you need to charge a tablet or something else. But these arms do fold up. So, you know, you're going to get a lot of places to put stuff if you need it. A lot of people like the compartments where they don't have to worry about reaching or maybe having a table there. Here's a couple of the sizes that they actually come in. You get a medium or a large. Now this says 375. It has been changed. It is 400 pounds as far as the weight capacity now. Your width between the arms is actually 22 or 24, depending on what model. It has 4 fabrics on here, but they also make this in a leather fabric. This one right here is actually the leather, so technically you can get this in 4 fabrics now. But it is a 4-motor chair, and we've had a lot of good success with it. I think you'll really like it, and that's where this one ranks for us. All right, this is the PR515. This is coming in at number 4 for us for our stores here in All Star Medical. This is basically the same as the PR510, but it has 5 motors. This is a small medium. So if you look at the difference of the two right here, the blue and the brown, the medium large is a little bit larger. but same format, same setup, everything's the same. The biggest difference is this does have the ability to have a power headrest in it. You can also has a built-in lumbar as well. So you have that built in here. And then you have Twilight. And your Twilight feature is basically where we're able to get your feet above your heart. And that's the biggest seller in the Twilight series, is being able to do that. When you're able to get a chair like this, it really does make a huge difference. Having the lumbar and the power headrest is a big seller too, and then coming in the 2 different sizes. Your standard fabrics are right here. You're going to get Calypso, Camel, Hazelnut, Sterling, and Shiraz. You can see they have a 400-pound weight capacity. Your small, medium, width between the arms is the key thing I look at. They're both 20 inches. But you can tell the overall height is a little different. It's about 5 inches different, and so is the seat depth, and seat to floor height is a little different. But that's the PR 515 Cloud. It's been a great seller for us. Highly recommend it. It's extremely comfortable, and that's where we're ranking this one. All right, we're going to introduce you here to the PR 761 by Golden Technologies. It has Twilight in it, which is this feature right here, where you can actually raise the chair up at the feet. It has a motor at the front part of the chair where we can get your feet above your heart without being inverted. So this is something that you don't see in hardly any chairs. It's got a modern look with these armrests. This is a Brisa fabric that we have this one in. You can get this in multiple fabrics. As I'm showing you, this is some of the standard fabrics that it has on right here. But it has the ability to do so much more. You're basically getting 5 motors with this chair. I can have a power headrest, so you can see that going back and forth. Hard to see the lumbar, but you can kind of see it moving. So if you need something more supportive in the lower back area, you can adjust that accordingly. But it's really easy to deal with. These 4 buttons right here are memory buttons. You can keep them how they come from the factory, or you can set them and adjust them to your needs. So the PR 761 has been a great chair. It's one of our top sellers. We love it in this Brisa material. The look is different. It's modern looking, so a lot of our customers have liked that. I'm going to raise the footrest so you can kind of see how this works. Again, all these chairs are going to raise you up, but I wanted to show you more of the features that you don't get to see. And that's something that's kind of unique with these chairs. These are not your typical lift chairs. These are a actual approved medical device. Golden has these as an FDA approved medical device. And a lot of your chairs don't have some of these features and benefits that you'll find other places. But this Twilight Series PR 761 has been a great seller for us, and it's one of our top ones for probably the last 6 to 8 years. So great chair, and falls in at number 3 for us. All right, this is the number 2 selling lift chair that we have. It's the Viva Lift series, the PLR 4955 Ultra by Pride Mobility. You'll notice it has power headrest, power lumbar. You've got also tilt involved in this, and then you have an independent motor for the feet and for the back. So you have 5 motors for this unit right here. Has a built-in lithium backup battery, footrest extension, has a USB remote port here, so you can charge your phone or tablet, which is really nice. These are the same chairs, just different size right here. So I have one kind of in the tilt position. This is how you get your feet above your heart. You'll notice that you have a cup holder that is available here, and then you can charge your phone as well. These do go back in, so it's a nice little feature there. This is your remote here. So very easy to use. Headrest, lumbar, back, leg rest, and then the tilt position. right here is where the heat massage is. You have different levels of massage as well as different levels of heat. You can turn everything off by just hitting that button, but the material is great. We've been carrying the Viva Lift series for a while, and I believe we've never had a fabric issue in almost probably 8 years now. We've never had a fabric issue carrying these chairs. So this has been a top seller for us because it comes in multiple sizes. You actually can get this in a small, medium, or large. You'll see here that there's 7 different options as far as colors go. And they also make one in 100% American leather. So really nice chair. It's worked really well for a lot of our customers because it fits so many different needs. So again, great seller and a great chair that we highly recommend. Hey everybody, this is Kevin with All Star Medical, and we're going to start out with our top 10 lift chairs. And today we want to show you one of our top sellers from probably about 15 years now. It's the PR510. This is made by Golden Technologies. It is a 2-motor chair that has memory buttons that can go into zero gravity, home, TV mode, or sleep. To give you an idea of how these work, I can set this up by just pushing the TV button, and they're preset from the factory where I can go into TV mode just like this. Now, if I don't like the exact position I'm in, I can actually adjust the head or the legs and then push this button right here, the memory button, wait till everything starts blinking, and then I can make that my actual memory button. This chair is phenomenal though. We've had such a good success with it. It's very plush, as you can see me putting my hands down in it right here. I call this a biscuit back. Very comfortable when you sit in it. We have customers that have been in these chairs for 10 years or more and really loving them. Golden makes this in 2 sizes. They make a medium large, which this is the medium large, and they make a small medium. Comes in this standard fabric here of Calypso that we're showing here. But if you'll look right there, you can see the weight capacity is now 400. Gives you the overall width and dimensions on these right here. They always have great warranties. You got a 3-year on the mechanical labor, 7-year limited warranty on all electrical parts, and 1 year on electrical labor. So Golden makes a great chair. This PR510 has been our #1 seller for quite some time. You can get it in more fabric options than just what you're seeing on that list right there. You can get about 20 different fabric options when it comes to Golden, because they actually will build them from scratch basically. But this is the PR510. Again, one of our top selling chairs, and is the #1 on the list this year again. So hope you enjoy this, and we'll go from there. Hey Meta, cut the video off. Hey Meta, video off.